Hello my friends, my name is Yujiro and I have a question. Were you on that flight on Monday? Did you see it when that happened? I'm talking about MS965. MS965, an Egypt Air flight from Narita, Tokyo to Cairo on March 22nd. Because if you were, or if you know someone who were, I have some questions. On March 23rd, the day after yesterday, the Asahi Shimbun reports an incident. Let me try to get it. In this tiny article. What does it say? A Ghanaian dies during his forced deportation on board in Narita. His name? Abubakar Audu Slaju. Abubakar Audu Slaju. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. And first off, I would like to extend my sincere condolence to his family, his friends, those who care about him. And according to this article, well, he was being deported, and he was forced to board an airplane, and there he resisted. He became violent, that's a quote, and immigration officers restrained him, that's also a quote, and then he stopped moving. He ceased to move. He was taken to the hospital on the airport, where his death was confirmed. The police will conduct an autopsy. Now, I think this is possibly, at least, a serious case. And look at the size of the article. In a newspaper with 40 pages. The Japanese corporate media are not so accustomed to asking questions when something like this happens with a state party involved. Questions like, why was he being deported in the first place? Why and how did he resist, if he actually did? Did he say anything? Did he shout? What method of restraint was employed? Was proper medical attention paid on site? Well, in my country, there are detention facilities, and allegations of maltreatment are reported. And actually, just yesterday, around 70 detainees suspended temporarily their hunger strike in protest to the West Japan Immigration Center. People stop moving. People cease to move every once in a while in those facilities. But this time, there are international witnesses. I mean, it's highly unlikely, I think, if there weren't any passengers, Egypt Air employees present there to see it. If you have a boarding pass on that flight, for example, you could be a credible witness. If it turns out that there was no maltreatment then that's fine. That should be confirmed. But we need to know. We need to know the facts. We need to know what happened. We need to know what our government is doing in our name, so that we will be a little bit more conscious of our own responsibility. I think the individual immigration officers should be held accountable if they indeed broke the law. But that's not really the point. We, the people, need to know what our government is doing in our name. So MS965 passengers, flight attendants, pilots, airport employees, please speak up. So that's my question. What happens to Abu Bakr al-Sulaju? Bye now.